Hello everyone, I am Md.M and today we'll continue chapter 3, two stories about flying, part 2, the black aeroplane. And today we'll go through the main points of the story. It was a starry night. The writer was flying his old Dakota aeroplane over France. So it was starry night, means the sky was full of stars, and the writer, he was flying his old small Dakota plane. He was going to over France and he was going to England. He wanted to spend his holidays there with his family. He was flying his plane over the France and was going to England. And why was he going to England? To spend his holidays with his family. It was an easy journey and he was feeling very happy. There wasn't any problem, so that is the reason why he was quite excited. Then the writer looked at his watch. It was 1:30 in the morning, and when the writer looked at his watch, the time was 1:30 a.m. He talked to the Paris control room. He wanted to know if he was going in the right direction. So that is the reason why he called the Paris control room in order to confirm whether he was going in the right direction or not. They advised him to turn 12-degree west. The writer did accordingly, and then he was instructed to turn his plane 12-degree west, and the writer did the same. So क्या हुआ, एक फुल नाइट को जब राइटर कहाँ किससे जा रहे थे, अपनी ओल्ड स्मॉल टेकोटा से जा रहे थे, तो वो क्या थे, वो बहुत खुश थे क्योंकि वो फ्रांस के ऊपर जा रहे थे और कहाँ जा रहे थे, वो इंग्लैंड, ताकि जो उनकी छुट्टी थी वो अपनी फैमिली के साथ बिता सकें. तो जब वो जा रहे थे दैट मीन्स तब उन्हें ऐसा लगा कि यार ये तो बहुत ही आसान है, बहुत ही कम टाइम में वो अपने घर पहुंच जाएंगे. जब उन्होंने अपनी घड़ी देखी तो टाइम कितना हो रहा था, इट वॉज 1:30. तब उन्होंने पेरिस कंट्रोल रूम में कॉल किया in order to know whether he has taken the right path or not, he was going in the right direction or not. Then he got an instruction, तब उसे वहाँ से एक instruction मिला that turn your plane 12-degree west, and the writer did accordingly. The writer had left France 150 kilometers behind him. He saw huge mountains of black cloud in front of him. He also saw that he had not much fuel with him. It was not possible to move up and fly over the clouds. तो जब वो कितना आगे निकल चुके थे, when he was 150 kilometer, when the France was 150 kilometer behind him, then what he saw huge mountains of black cloud, and then he saw his fuel which was not sufficient, and it was not possible for him to fly over the clouds just because of insufficient fuel. So he directed his old Dakota straight into the cloud just because of insufficient fuel in his plane. It was almost impossible for the writer to move or to fly over the black cloud. So then he entered into that black cloud, and then what happened? It was suddenly black inside the clouds. It was impossible to see anything outside the aeroplane. When he entered into the mountain of black clouds, then he found that means it was quite difficult to see anything. And the compass, the radio, and all the other instruments in the aeroplane were suddenly dead. Then nothing was working, neither radio nor compass nor any other instrument in that aeroplane was working. That means everything was dead. Suddenly the writer saw a black aeroplane quite near him. When he has given up his hope, when he thought that he is going to lose his life today, then what he saw? Then he saw a black aeroplane. It had no lights on its wing. What it doesn't have? That means there was no light on the wings of the black aeroplane, but the writer could see the pilot in it. The pilot waved to the writer to follow him. But what he can see that there was a pilot in the black aeroplane, which who was waving his hand to follow him. जो अपने हाथों को क्या कर रहा था? हाथों को हिला के कह रहा था कि उसको फॉलो करो, follow me. And the writer followed the black aeroplane for half an hour. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Further, we'll discuss in our next video. Till the time, take care of yourself.